Hawaii is pretty expensive, man.
Yeah.
So let the people know, take me on a trip to Hawaii. You say which island you from?
Oahu.
Oahu. So take me to Oahu.
Coming to Oahu, I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. I'm from Waianae. That's the west side of the island. You know, it's unlike.
They like to fight out there a lot.
Yeah. That's pretty much what they know.
That's the only I know. That's when I hear Waianae, fighting Hawaiians.
Fighting all the time. That's growing up. That's part of like who you are as an individual when you grow up in Waianae. It's like we weren't too hip to all the other stuff or like the guns and the knives and all of that. It was just all hands and everything was just hands growing up. Everybody over there either trained or did like martial arts and all types of stuff, and it just like that's why when we came out to the mainland, it was just like, you know,
regular.
You feel me? Like see, like we got Max Holloway in the UFC and all these other fighters.
He's from Waianae, ain't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my classmate, man.
That's dope. How does it feel seeing his progression?
I used to talk about it in my songs growing up all the time. Like, I see you tracing your dreams, dog. You know, I'm about to be there too. So it felt good, you know, to just see somebody from my own city doing this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just making it.
And on a major level. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I got Hawaiian and Samoan friends, because when I get into a fight, they're always with me. But I don't ever want to fight them niggas.
Oh, I try to make friends with all the security guards. I'm oosing everybody right in this motherfucker.
I'll fight anybody in the world except a Hawaiian or Samoan.
No, you're going to have to pack a lunch with them motherfuckers. They are going. And as he just said, shit, they fight for fun out there, motherfucker.
For real.
Yeah.
So what's the music scene like that? Is there any popular artists that we may know?
I mean, for myself, I mean, I've been holding that thing for a long time, but there's been a team that I had called the Young Native Individuals, and we started off when we were young and stood for YNI, you know, YNI. Like, but
oh yeah, and white.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is rappers.
So like, we started off at the Boys and Girls Club, you know, instead of like getting out there and getting in trouble, we had an outlet to be able to go and make music. So a lot of the people from my city is really talented, and we got a Hawaii hip hop scene that's like buzzing right now. And that's why I've been trying to shed light on the island, like let them know like we not just all doing reggae, you know, we not all just singing and stuff. We really rapping out here too, and we got a story to tell, because there's a lot more that is not seen, you know, from the public eye when it comes to the islands, you know.
You think it's just like Vegas, everybody just see the strip and think the strip, but it's life outside of that damn beach, you know what I'm saying? So away from the beach, it's a real city.
Yeah.
And like, what's some of the issues that you say it's not real big on guns and all that, so like, what's the big crime that y'all have down there?
Well, I mean, now it's starting to pick up on guns and stuff. It's been like getting a lot more active, but homelessness and like the drug addiction is probably the biggest thing that we had to deal with growing up, because everything's so expensive. Everybody starts stealing, people losing their houses, people turn to drugs, and then the chronics turn into gangsters, and everybody go to jail. You know, it's just a whole cycle of just all of that. But we, it makes us who we are, and the ones who are able to make it out, like me, I was able to tell this story. It gives the people back home who's still going through this stuff right now, you know, something to live for, you know, because when you wake up every morning, like how we went through this stuff, I was like, everybody on drugs, you don't have nothing to eat, trying to figure out what your next meal is going to be, and somebody sees somebody like me who went through that same thing, like, damn, if Matt can do it, then there's something better to do than just go back and be on drugs, or, you know what I mean? Like,
and when you say the expenses of Hawaii, I don't think like mainlanders like myself, I've never been out there, I just hear the stories. Like, give us an example, how expensive is a gallon of milk?
Shoot.
$8.
$8, man. You know what I mean?
And they don't have $5 hot and readies out there. Because if you ever look at the commercial, it always say exclude Alaska and Hawaii.
Why is it so expensive?
Because you got to
everything's imported.
They add like an extra $3 cap to everything. You know, so. But just like me, like coming from paying so much rent, like I guess people like in New York or parts of Cali would understand like the expensiveness, but like when you come from Hawaii, you normally paying like 15 to 18 for like a nice 1-bedroom apartment, and you come out here and you can get houses with that. You know, that's like what blew my mind. I came out here 10 years ago with my homie Merk, and we had a spot who was paying like $1,100 for a 4-bedroom house, and I was like,
couldn't believe
it. That's why I came back. I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do my media run, I'm gonna start everything. Let me make home base Vegas. It's the 9th island. A lot of locals live out here, and it's good for networking. You know what I mean? So and I ain't gotta break an arm and a leg to live comfortably, you know.
Explain how big it is to represent your culture, represent Hawaii, because like I said earlier, there's not a lot of representation. You said Max Holloway and shit, the list get kind of short for me as a person like myself. I thought about it when y'all was coming in. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna ask him some about this person. I don't.
You know the rapper, what's his name, Craig?
Who? Oh, Craig, yeah.
Is he Hawaiian or is he Samoan?
I think Samoan, yeah.
You mess with him?
Like